how to make and sell your own NFTs like Logan Paul did here for $3.5 million on his very first day launching them, and much more coming up in this video. Hello and welcome to the House of Crypto. In this channel I make videos predominantly about cryptocurrencies and how to make money in the crypto market, but also Ethereum, altcoin, Bitcoin and NFTs. Guys, why am I talking about NFTs? Something a bit different from what I normally cover. But I'm sure you've been reading a lot of news very recently about NFTs. So before we jump into them, what are NFTs? Jumping over to Rarible, NFT is an ERC721 token. NFT stands for non-fungible token, which means it can't be copied, can't be changed. There's always like an original smart contract that verifies that something is an original version. Tokens which are hosted on the Ethereum's own blockchain. NFTs are unique digital items such as collectibles or artworks or game items. As an artist, by tokenizing your work, you both ensure that it is unique and brand it as your work. The actual ownership is blockchain managed. These things are going sort of viral as collectibles. People are keeping them as stores of value because, obviously they're very rare. Some of them are made by quite famous artists, owned by famous people, and, everyone is talking about it. I want to draw your attention over to Google Trends, which shows the search volume for things like NFT, as we can see here. This is a worldwide search over the past 5 years. And guys, look at what is happening. This is literally in the last couple of days, February the 14th till the 20th. Today is the 25th. And boom, NFT space is going to be huge, and I'm super excited for this because I only learned about it about a week ago, and it's such a cool thing. And I think this video will be able to help you make and create your own and understand more about NFTs, which is something that is very easy to do and something I've learned about quite recently myself. Guys, who else has been talking about it? Gary Vee, famous sort of social media guy. I'm focused 4 months of learning, and 1 month of tasting has really got me excited and feeling it. NFT, so much to learn, and a wonderful community. Guys like Cuban have been making sort of videos singing and dancing along to NFTs. First of all, I want to bring you sort of where it all kind of started a bit back in the day. This is 2017, 2018, I believe. CryptoKitties came onto the scene, and this is like a sort of digital tokens of these funny looking cats, and these can be sort of shared, collected. There's like a little game that you can play with other people, other owners, and some of these have been selling for like $500,000, $1 million. So there's like potentially a very exciting opportunity in this space if you kind of can figure it out, or at least understand it, to whether you can make money selling your own, but also whether you can kind of trade them and own a few NFTs yourself and see where that gets you. So how do you make an NFT? So what we're going to use today, guys, there's a few sites at which you could do it, but I particularly like rarible.com. So rarible.com is, as we know, like a community-owned NFT marketplace. So people can put their artwork onto here. So like a kind of a gallery, if you like, where people can go in and buy NFTs from certain people, certain maybe famous artists, etc. And they all vary in price. Some of them are like super cheap. Some of them are worth a huge amount of money. But also something else, that once you've sold your NFT, you can actually get maybe 5, 10, 20% off of each sale that happens. So maybe for the next 20, 30, 50 years, someone keeps selling an NFT that you've made and you still get royalties off of that. So that's kind of like a pretty cool thing, that you could be potentially receiving checks for the rest of your life for these NFTs you've made. Right, so how do we go about making them? So first of all, I want to show you, let's have a look at what some of these NFTs look like. So top sellers in one day, guys, 28 Ethereum. Ethereum about $1,600 at the moment. I'm not going to do the maths, but you can work out that's a lot of money to be making in a single day selling these things. Like, obviously these guys are quite well established and quite famous. I'm going to look at Twerky Pepe because it's kind of funny, and I saw it the other day and I quite liked it. And some of this is like an example of some of it. You can kind of create all these crazy things. You've got Bill Gates, President Biden, all these sort of different things. Some of them are static, just simple pictures. Some of them are kind of like little played videos. We've got Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum here, and all these kind of like wacky, crazy art. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, I have no idea how to start creating any of this stuff or how to make it. And I have no idea how to make any of this stuff either. I can make simple ones, or I know how to find somewhere that we can get them made for us for pretty cheap. So I'll show you that later on in the video. Okay, so now we understand what kind of things are available, how much money people can be making from NFTs. Let's jump into finding out how we can make one ourselves. So what we need to do is jump up to here to the Create tab, and that will bring us to either creating a single or a multiple. So if we think about a single will be one of a kind, like, you know, in terms of, let's think about famous paintings, maybe famous cards or books, whatever it is. Multiple, you could maybe create three the same picture. So for example, Logan Paul made, I think, 1,000 of his little person and sold that, each version costing X amount. So obviously there's different things you might want to own, different things you want to make, but we're just going to click on single for now. Okay, cool. So what do we do, guys? Basically, this is pretty much a drag and drop process. You could do pictures of your family and friends or your pets. You could do anything that you're particularly interested in. You can go and look at the galleries here to get an idea of what's available. And once you do this, you can load them onto the Rarible network and people can approach you to ask to buy them from you. So obviously, you know, you can create super simple ones, but you know, there's different ways that we can kind of potentially interest people in this space. Where can we get a picture from? So first of all, we can go over to Canva. Canva.com is a free website, and you can go on to making something. Let's just click on Instagram post. You can make all sorts of different things over on Canva.com. Really great website. There's a free version. This is the paid version. I think it's like $10 a month, which is great. The free version is still pretty great. You can create anything, and then you can just like search. There's loads of stock images which you can use, all copyright free. You can add text, etc. to whatever it is. So we've seen crypto kitties, so I'm just going to look at crypto dogs. So just click on the word dog, and it's going to bring us a few pictures of dogs. And hey, I don't know, what do we like? Let's just choose a dog here. We can go and we can maybe write some text. We could blow it up. We could change the color of the background. There's quite a lot of effects you can do. I'm not, you know, this is not a tutorial on how to use Canva, so I'm not going to spend hours on this. It's actually quite a fun program to play around with. If you like playing with paint back in the day and things like that, then you know this is actually a very easy, user-friendly platform to use. So you can go and get involved with Canva. You can upload your own images like this, create your own backgrounds. There's plenty of different photos and things you can use in all sorts of different ways. So if we type, I don't know, wood. Wood came into my head, but wood. We can have like a wood background, and then we can have our dog on a bit of wood. Position back. Okay, and then you can create anything, guys. This is one way we can create images, and okay, they're going to be fairly basic, but this might be quite cool if you were looking at maybe giving like a kind of a sort of a weird and wonderful gift to a family member or a friend. It might be kind of like quite a cool niche gift. Or if we see the sort of the artwork we saw on Rarible, some really cool stuff. So how do we can do that? So if we go over to Fiverr.com, I'll leave a link in the description. Fiverr is like a website for freelancers who can do anything, like, you know, guys all around the world who will pitch what they can do and tell you how much they'll charge for it. They can build you websites, they can make you songs, they can sing you happy birthday, they can do whatever you want. And I've just typed in digital art here, guys, and what they'll do is for a cost they will make you a particular piece of artwork. Now, depending on what your taste is, maybe you like sort of anime type things, or sort of this is Chinese drawing, or sort of cartoons. You can get anything made over there, and there's a variety of costs. Some of them are like $10, some $25, maybe some are, you know, you probably get for $5. And you know, not necessarily the more expensive are better. It might just be, you know, people with different expectations of what they're prepared to do for what money. So let's just click on one that looks cool. So quite like this one, and you can go through the gig, you can see what they'll do, and they'll tell you, so for take 3 days there'll be one image and you can use it commercially. So that means you can sell it, you can use it on your tokens. This one's what, one image, inclusive, social media kit, logo tracing, web banner. Okay, you don't really need all that stuff, so that's expensive, but we don't really need it. Okay, so as I'm saying, there's plenty of artwork you can go get made for you. If you can think of a really cool idea, something a bit, so try Fiverr out. If you use it for this, then great. So once we got our picture, so I'll just save my dog for now, because I'm not gonna go and buy a random picture on Fiverr right this second, because it'll take too long. Okay, so what you want to do is come back over to Rarible and choose File. So, okay, so once we've come over here, we've uploaded our picture of our dog, which we just made on Canva. Pretty easy, right? And put on sale. You receive bids on this item. Awesome. Instant sale price. Enter the price for which items will be instantly sold. Okay, cool. So ETH. So 1 ETH at the moment is 1600 approximately at the time of making this video. Maybe it will be a bit higher coming soon. So let's just say, I don't know, 0.02 ETH. Okay, 0.02 ETH, which is $31. Obviously, you know, you can make it flexible. You can change if you want to start out. Maybe you want to go a bit lower, etc. And choose collection, create ERC or rarible. Okay, so ERC20 is on the Ethereum network, can be traded normally, like, you know, in the way that you can kind of trade other cryptos. Rari is kind of like a token on the platform, and that allows you to have kind of like a say in the future of Rarible and how it will all continue to work in the future. So sort of like a governance token, if you like. Okay, so whichever one you want to choose, let's just click on Rari for now, and then we click create our name, redeemable t-shirt with logo. I don't know what we want to call it. Wood dog. Sorry, I'm not feeling that inspired by that name, but anyway, when you want to sell something on in the future, if you sell it to someone and that person buys it for say $10, and then you say I want 10% royalties, the next time they sell it you get 10% or $1 of your original sale price. Okay, so forevermore potentially you could be making money from the original sales. Okay, so that's something that's really powerful, really cool. I think you can obviously change this. It suggests 10, 20, 30 might be quite high. Like if you paid a lot of money for it, you know, you're not going to want to pay or sell it to lose 30% on its actual value. So, you know, keep it simple. 10%. Property size optional. It's just going to leave it as is. Create item. Not really going to advise on which wallet to choose. I'm not, you know, we're just going to click on the first one. Enables authentication using Fortmatic. Your phone email will be used to sign up. Your funds will be safeguarded. Security compliance service. So in terms of using these things, guys, something to be very careful of. Obviously, these things can be worth a lot of money. Is to safeguard, you know, your NFTs. You know, make sure you go through platforms with really good reviews, large companies that aren't going to fold over the weekend and you're going to lose everything. Okay, so be careful of what you're buying if you're buying them, you know, when you use it. Okay, so let's just say don't show me this again. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead now and enter in all my details, and then I'll see you at the next step. Okay guys, so create the account, very simple, you know, just put in a password, put in an email address, sorry, they'll send you a code to put in, and then you put in a password. Very simple, took, you know, 20 seconds. Okay, so now I've got my work which I created earlier. Now I can jump in and I can click create item. Okay, cool, so here we are, guys. This is basically the final step. Okay, in terms of creating an item, app request, confirm interaction with this app fee. Okay, so it's going to cost me $8.51, and I then need to send maybe perhaps some ETH to a wallet balance. Okay, and then so add to balance, send some ETH, and I can create my token. Now I'm not going to do that because, you know, as you've seen, I've just created a dog standing behind loads of boards or in front of loads of boards, and it's not something I necessarily want to create right this second. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to create an NFT on Rarible. What a cool thing, guys. You know, this is going to be huge. Like, I've showed you the Google Trends and what's happening in the coming weeks with NFTs. Gary Vee talking up, Logan Paul, Mark Cuban. These guys are huge, guys. You know, there's so much information coming into this space, and I really think going away and learning about NFTs could be a really valuable skill. Keep it in a collection. You can upload it, like I showed you earlier with Little Pepe or whatever it was, into a gallery where someone can search for, you know, dog tokens. This is why we write a description, and there's probably like a way of getting good like SEO, search engine optimization, on your descriptions. So think about what people might be interested in. Maybe dogs would be a very good thing to do. Maybe you can create your own sort of CryptoKitties type thing. There's so many different things, and you know, maybe if you're not necessarily that artistic, you can go away and get someone else to think of something. But you know, I hope this has been valuable, guys. I hope you now understand a little bit more about what an NFT is, why it's such a cool thing, and why so many people have been talking about it. There's not that many videos at the moment on YouTube, but I'm sure there's going to be thousands of videos popping up more with guys. If you want me to do more videos that are a bit, off topic, like today's video, rather than just the crypto updates, which I've been doing, make sure you leave a comment down below. Please, if you could turn the thumb blue and just like this video, it means a lot. I put a lot of effort into making these videos. It takes quite a bit of time to upload and do all the editing, etc. So if you could just return the favor by turning that thumb blue, I'll be extremely grateful. Guys, thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you, and bye-bye.